Y'all, Melody is done with Love in Huntsville. She issued a long statement on Instagram the other day, and she also went live. But before we get into that statement, we got to discuss a little bit about this live. So if you aren't familiar, Melody always goes live. I would probably see her live more than anybody on the show. Now, she does have her business that she will promote on TikTok, her products, different skincare things. So mainly I would see her live, maybe packing orders or something. But every now and then I would see her answer some questions that people will have about the show or the cast members. But child, her last live got a little bit messy. So let me just summarize it because it was kind of lengthy. So as far as the reunion scene where you see her and Kimmy going at it about the lipstick on Maurice, right? So Melody goes to say that her and Kimmy already had a previous conversation about that. They squashed it. They moved on from it. So Kimmy turning up on the reunion was just out of nowhere. She even goes to show text messages showing that, okay, she told Kimmy that production is the one that told her to bring up the whole thing with Maurice. She didn't really care that much about it, pretty much. Now, that doesn't surprise me because this is what we see on these shows all the time, right? There's a storyline, there's a setup, somebody has to drop the bomb on another person to get the drama started. But that makes me wonder if production told Kimmy to bring it up again at the reunion, so that's why they were going back and forth. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see for that. Then she goes to talk on about her sit down with Trish and how she had spoken previously to Trish in another scene that didn't air. And they were speaking about the whole Martell situation. But Mel was also letting Trish know that, you know, she didn't really care what happened to Martell after their divorce. Like, it wasn't that big a deal to her. But production wanted her to bring this up to Trish because Trish is always lying. They can't get her to tell the straight truth. So they needed Mel to bring that out of Trish. So that scene never aired, but she did show receipts of that as well. Then she started to get into some drama with production and the mistreatment that she received. You know, when you get people on these lives and they start spilling little tea about the shows, you already know they about to exit. They about to just hang it up and quit. I will say though that I feel like Mel, okay, this is a great decision for her, but I also feel like Mel does a lot of finger pointing and playing the victim. Like when I think about the show in all the seasons that she's been on, I can't think of one time where Mel was accountable for anything. But let's go and get into this statement. In 2018, I decided to share my life with the world as a cast member on the Oprah Winfrey Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I had no clue what to expect. I only knew that bringing this show to fruition had been a goal of mine, and it would be another one that I could knock off the list. I've always been intensely ambitious, and I believe reaching this milestone was another step in the right direction. And it was for many reasons. Because of my time spent on the show, much of my life is now documented and sealed in history. I've been presented with opportunities beyond my dreams. Child, I pretty much called this the other day, but tell me what y'all think about this.